Good morning, everybody. Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers. We are live with an update for all of you. So let's get started. Lots to share. So hopefully we'll get you squared away on everything. We just want to make sure that everybody's ready to go. This is going to be a fire weather update. Obviously, what's going on at the Morrill Fire in Nebraska. We've got some updates for you there as well. We've got cold weather coming starting tomorrow. We've got high winds starting tomorrow. We've got rain in the forecast. It's like a potpourri of weather that's going to happen probably in the next 48 hours. And then, ready for this, next week, record high temperatures, like in the mid 80s, okay, for March. You don't see that in March. So we're going to cover all that. It's ready to go. But let's first start off with the fire weather update so everybody understands what's going on with that. So let's get the screen shared for everybody there so you can see what's going on. So first things first, let's start with this. This is 21st century equipment, John Deere out of Fort Morgan. They're right off of Highway 34. Okay, so if you guys know these folks, where they're at, they are taking donations. They're right across from the old, this used to be the Oakwood Homes factory. Now they've got pipes and stuff that they give there. Anyway, 21st century is taking donations today for the firefighters. 21st century equipment, John Deere. Stop by, give them your donations. There's a lot of needs for these firefighters. So I'm going to read off some of the needs for these firefighters that they have. But I'm just letting you know, there's Highway 34, and it's right off 34. This is in Fort Morgan, right when you come in on the east end of Fort Morgan. You'll see them right there. You cannot miss them. The FedEx is right next to them. So just stop, drop off all the following types of equipment that they need, okay? So they totally are needing this big time. Okay, so I'm going to read you the stuff that Ken gave me. Ken gave me a list of items that the firefighters are truly needing. So I want to make sure that we get this shared out. So give me just a second here. I got to make sure I got my list correct here. Ken has sent like 14,000 messages this morning to me, so I'm going to read them. Okay, so eye drops, not Visine. They basically need those moisturizing drops that go in and just kind of get your eyes like tears, fake tears. They truly need that this morning, okay? So I'm reading off all the important stuff that's out there. They need cough drops, baby wipes, Gatorade, saline nasal spray, new moisture wicking socks, lip balm, foot powder, electrolyte packets, cooling towels, anti-chafing cream, Gold Bond friction defense, body glide, anti-chafe stick, and it looks like a deodorant stick. And food is already covered, they said, so it's going to be warm and windy, so they're asking for anybody to drop them off. Now, if you're not where I am at, okay, if you're not in the Morgan County area and you can't go to that place, they are taking them at a drop-off location in North Platte. The drop-off location is 920 West 3rd Street in North Platte. Now, I do have a number for you if you want a phone number, okay, to call for the drop-off location. You might want to write this down, or you can replay it after the live cast. It's area code 308-520-9516. Again, that's 308-520-9516. So that's the information that's needed for the folks at the Morrill Fire. I'll get the name right. At the Morrill Fire, okay? So we really need your support and help for these folks. Okay, so let's give an update. Let's give an update on the Morrill Fire. Okay, right now it's 464,018 acres. This thing is enormous. Okay, there's where the Morrill Fire started, and you can see its growth here on the screen. Okay, here's Lake McConaughey right here. If you're on the northwest corner of Lake McConaughey, that fire is probably getting closer to you. Okay, they are getting ready to, they do have an aircraft tracker out there, it looks like, live on watch duty. Just wanted to share that with you as well. And you can see all these little areas here. I'm assuming these are power lines and stuff. I'm not for sure on that. I'm still getting used to watch duty. I'll click on them here in a minute. But here is from Keith County, the area north of Lake McConaughey from Highway 61 to the Garden County line. Right now, they are in evacuation order level 3. That means it's go time. You got to go. You got to get out. Okay? You got to get out. You're at a high risk of getting injured if you do not follow their information to get out. Okay, so folks, I'm telling you, this is something you do not want to mess with. Look at that. And you've still got fires over here. I mean, you got the Cottonwood fire, which is at 50,000 acres. Let's don't minimize this guy here, okay? And then you got the Road 203 fire, which is at 37,000 acres. So Nebraska is in trouble right now, okay? I'm being truthful. They are in a lot of trouble. But you can see, and we're under a red flag warning as well for these folks. So, again, that is the Morrill fire, okay? I mean, you can look. It's spread a distance. If you look here, guys, here's Sidney, Nebraska. From Sidney to Ogallala, it's almost that same distance that this thing has traveled. That is enormous, an enormous fire. So, folks, if you can help these folks out, we would really love to see you do this to help these folks out, okay? Because they truly, truly need the help. Our firefighters are there. I'm just talking to one of the guys from the fire department here in Brush. They're trying to get stuff as well out there. And you can see the counties affected. Garden County here, okay? Arthur County is involved. Okay, let me zoom in. Here's Morrill County is involved. I mean, look at all these counties are highly involved in this fire. And you can see where this thing is branched out even in these portions here. And that's because you get wind shifts. Those wind shifts causes. So if you're north of basically Highway 26, north of Highway 26 in that area, you need to get out. Okay, you need to be ready to go for your evacuation orders, especially in Morrill County, Garden County, Arthur County, and probably this county here, which is, I'm not sure what county Lake McConaughey's in, so that one I don't know their county, so I apologize for not knowing their counties. If I click on these guys here, yeah, these are perimeters. That looks like these are fire perimeters, so yeah, that's what that is looking like there. So they've got some fire perimeters is what that is signifying here. So yeah, so please, folks, help these guys out. They need all the help they can get, especially, and they are north of us. I mean, here's Sedgwick County where we are. I mean, we're blessed that it has not driven south, this fire, and the winds are forecasted to go south. So I'm just giving you all the heads up, so just be prepared for that. Okay, so let's go into our forecast. First, let's start with the Storm Prediction Center, okay, because we also do severe weather, folks, so I want to make sure everybody understands that. Severe weather is a big thing, okay? There is a chance of some thunderstorm activity today. It's mainly going to focus on Wyoming. So if you're in the Wyoming area, be ready. Now, let's go to our fire weather, though. This is us today, okay? Let's not mess around with this one. So our weather today is critical. We are in a critical fire stage. Oh, don't do this now, computer. Okay, we're in a critical fire stage here. So you can see Morgan County. This is Weld County. Stop, dogs. No. Teresa. Teresa, would you mind helping me with the dogs? I'm sorry, guys. I don't plan on it, and then the dogs are annoying right now. So give me just a second. Give me just a second, everybody. Let me get rid of my dogs real quick. Okay, I'm sorry, everybody. My dogs decided to be naughty this morning, and Riley is causing problems. She's never a problem, but she is today. So, sorry, everybody. We'll kick them out, and we'll be fine. So, critical fire danger, as you can see, for all of eastern Colorado, and you can see it's bad. It's bad. Out. So, and this spreads all the way into New Mexico, Texas. It's not as bad in those areas, but those places are getting pretty rough. Okay, so that's going to be for today. Let's go for tomorrow as well. Here's your fire weather outlook for tomorrow. It's going to spread a little bit further south, so we're out of it tomorrow, obviously with the cold front coming through. So I just want everybody to know about that. So today is a rough day for us, a rough day, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sorry about the dogs. We're almost done. She's getting them out for me. She's the best. Okay, so for us here today, high wind watch. Let's cover the high wind watch, everybody, first. All right, so our high wind watch today, north winds of 35 to 45 with gusts up to 65 miles an hour. This is a watch only. It goes in effect through Sunday afternoon. This will include Castle Rock, Bricksdale, Fort Morgan, Byers, Lyman, Southern Lincoln County, Sterling, Akron, Julesburg, Holyoke. This is for tomorrow. So you're going to see winds up to 65 miles an hour. We could see power outages again tomorrow. We could see fires going tomorrow, as critical as it is. Okay, so blowing down trees, power lines. If you were in the Fort Collins area a couple days ago at CSU, they had trees completely blown over. Okay, whole trees completely blown over. So it was pretty dangerous up there. Okay, so just giving you that. Let's talk about the red flag warning, which is in effect today. Red flag warning from 11 a.m. this morning in about 30 minutes until 9 p.m. We got winds 25 to 35, gusting up to 60 miles an hour, okay, from Boulder County in the northern Jefferson County. May see winds gusting from 65 to 70 for a few hours. Relative humidity as low as 8%. That's dangerous. Okay, RH values like that is dangerous. You're seeing rapid fire growth. Everything can just burn very quickly. Okay, so rapid fire growth is a potential for us today. Okay, so giving everybody that so you're aware. Okay, our current right now, we're sitting at 29% humidity, which is good, but our humidity is dropping. Okay, once we get under 10%, even under 20%, it gets really dry here. Okay, so our dew point is 25 degrees, but our air temperature is 57. But today's forecast, patchy blowing dust and windy. I'll try to get out with my anemometer today as I'm going through. I've just got lots going on today here in the next 24 hours. I've got my granddaughter's birthday tomorrow, so I'm just trying to get everything done as much as I can. But I might be able to squeak out today for a little bit, okay? I wanted to go to Nebraska, but I don't think I'm going to make that trip, okay? But let's look at the forecast today. Look, 78 degrees for today, almost 80. Unheard of for Northeast Colorado. But look tomorrow, 34. We're going to drop 44 degrees tomorrow for a high temperature. And wind chills tomorrow are going to be dangerously low for us, which we're not used to because we've been so warm this winter. We have been very blessed with the warmth instead of the cold. This tomorrow night and tomorrow night, we can see wind chills in the 0 range, okay, around 0 degrees or less, depending, okay? And then we bounce back Monday to 50, Tuesday 76. Look at Wednesday, 83 degrees. Thursday, 85. Friday, 86. Folks, that's almost 90 degrees in March. Totally unheard of. I cannot stress enough for you to be prepared for the hot coming our way. Okay, so let's go hour by hour to give you kind of an idea. Okay, by 6 p.m. tonight, you're looking at a possibility of rain and snow changing over by midnight tonight. Very light. Okay, don't expect a lot out of this if you're lucky. Okay, if you're lucky to get any snow. But yes, the winds are going to still be there. So, oh, you darn machine. I'm sorry, folks. There we go. Okay, so the winds are definitely going to be there for us. You're looking at 31, 54 by midnight tonight. Okay, gusting up to 54. So it's going to be a very windy night. So when you're sleeping, you might hear some branches come down. So just be prepared for that. You could get some sporadic power outages too. Okay, so keep that in mind. And then let's talk about the rest of the forecast. This is the state of Colorado. And look at the red flag warning. I mean, there's high wind warnings under here too in some of these spots. But you can see Wyoming's under high wind warnings. You've got winter weather advisories in the mountains. Okay, this is all going on for northeastern Colorado. Okay, and I'm just showing you northeastern Colorado. I'll bounce up here to Wyoming. You can see the high wind warnings here. You can see the red flag warnings here. Okay, from Shadron in Nebraska down to Sydney. Okay, you've got Kimball here. This is those areas. I want to get you folks involved because you're in our forecast area as well. And you can see the high wind warning here. Okay, Ogallala. I feel bad because this is where that fire is, basically right in this area. So folks in this area need to be prepared for more evacuations if needed. Look at here, winter storm warnings. Okay, that's crazy. Crazy how things are changing so rapidly. Now let's go to Kansas. Let's go to Colby, Kansas, Oberlin, St. Francis. You guys are in a red flag warning as well. So things are just going to be crazy for this area. We're in a very dry spell right now. There's not much we can do. We're just going to have to get through it as best we can. Okay, so let's look at the fire winter Fire, wind, and winter weather overview. This is kind of cool how they drew this up. Okay, so these are basically our strong wind gusts. More winds are heading this way. Strongest bursts today between 2 and 6 p.m. RHs could drop into single digits. Okay, that's relative humidity. Okay, you could see as that cold front comes through tonight, that's where those winds are going to pick up overnight. And there's a red flag warning for us currently. Okay, and you can see the wind speeds here. Wind gust, Fort Morgan, you could see a wind gust 9 a.m. to noon tomorrow from 52 to 54 miles an hour. Julesburg, 54 to 55. Lyman, 58 to 59 mile an hour wind gusts. Those are the maximum wind gusts for us forecasted for tomorrow. Okay, there's our dry and windy conditions here again. Wind forecast, these are predicted gusts 40 to 45, 45 to 50. These are RH values, which are dangerously low. Okay, and then here's our snow we've got to talk about for the mountains, which they truly need. And then as the cold front goes through tonight, that's when the high wind event really picks in place, because those winds are going to really pick up overnight and gust into tomorrow to around 65 miles per hour. And you can see the gusts for Sunday. If you're driving Sunday anywhere, you need to be cautious, especially out here on the Eastern Plains. Out by Ray, 60 to 65 mile an hour wind gusts. Guys, this is complete dust blowing across the road. It could make zero visibility. So please be cautious. Have extra distance between you and other drivers so that we don't have any crashes. Okay, so we want to be extra careful out on that. Let's look at the 8 to 14 day outlook. Look at the temperatures. I'm telling you, this is unheard of. Unheard of for the month of March. We're looking at mid 80s, almost 90 degrees by Friday. So if you're a person that works outdoors and you're not, we've been so used to this nice winter, mild winter, but it's going to be extremely hot. Now it's going from a nice warm winter to a hot summer-like feel. So you're going to have some summer temperatures basically going on. So keep that in mind. And a lot of people ask, do I water my lawn now? Do I mow my lawn? What do I do? Okay, I would still hold off on watering. There's a lot of people that are recommending to hold off just because there's still moisture falling from the sky here in the next day or two. I mean, it's your call. It's your lawn. I think it's your choice. I know a lot of the experts are saying, don't water, it'll happen. Because April or May, April showers bring May flowers, comment, things like that. You got to do what you want to do. It's up to you. So I am no watering expert, so don't ask me on how if you should water your lawn. So there we go. Ogallala, thank you, Colin. I appreciate that update. Colin told us that Ogallala is Keith County. So again, folks, if you are able, please donate. Please donate to the folks that need it in Ogallala, especially in the Morrow County fire. They need all the donations they can get. Again, some things they need, and this is in Dawson County. They're requesting it: eye drops, cough drops, baby wipes, Gatorade, saline nasal spray, new moisture wicking socks, lip balm, foot powder, electrolyte packets, liquid IV, things like that, cooling towels, anti-chafing cream. They need that. Okay, they're going to be out there for a long time. You're looking at hot spots, and there's 450,000 acres plus. I mean, there's just so many days planned, and a lot of these guys out there are volunteer guys. Most of them, if not all of them, are volunteer firefighters out there that are working that fire. Okay, so they're like you and I. That's what they do, because it's small rural areas out there, so they need the help. So support them. I just got off the phone with Zach Peterson for the Brush Fire Department. Zach said that they're collecting that stuff. They're going to take it out to the John Deere 21st Century to donate to them. That's the donation drop-off here in Morgan County. Take it out there, drop it off, give them give them a gift cards, whatever. Or if you can get the list of items out there for them that I had mentioned, and then they'll take it up there to the folks in the Morrill fire. So help out as best you can. The drop-off location, if you're in Nebraska, one more time, is 920 West 3rd Street in North Platte. And the phone number to call is 308-520-9516. 308-520-9516. So, yes, Don, they need lots of prayers out there in that area. So, with that said and done, I think I'm done. I'll take a few questions right now. I know it's been a long briefing, but I also wanted to make sure that people understood what's going on. Okay, because it is a dangerous day for us here in northeastern Colorado, where it continues to be dangerous for the folks in Nebraska. So take a moment. If you have any questions, you're welcome to pop them up on the screen for me. I would appreciate if you have those for us, and I'll answer them for you as best I can, everybody, because I think everybody needs to, get that portion. I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors too. Okay, Peaceful Coexistence, their group with Michelle Mendoza, they're so amazing. Okay, www.peacefulcoexistenceltd.com, 970-520-7176. Give them a call and support them. And if you have any damage, smoke damage, anything out there in that Morrill fire, okay, you might want to consider calling Rempro, okay, LLC, the remediation experts, okay. Give them a call at 970-743-3420, 970-743-3420. Give Rempro a call. They're the remediation experts as well. And then you've got 4 Thrills, 1 Roof, okay, American Paintball Coliseum. Okay, you can go visit them. They're in the Denver metro area. Denver and Aurora, 303-290. I'm sorry, that should be 298-8573. 303-298-8573. You could give them a call if you're in Colorado Springs area. You could call them at 719-597-4796. Could Colorado send air power? Possibility. Don't know for sure. They do have quite a few aircraft capabilities. We have one of the largest aircrafts too. Plus they have the Sikorsky helicopter that's able to do that as well. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they sent any helicopters or air power. Problem is the winds. If the winds are too bad, they can't fly. So that does take that out of there. Sorry about the noise. Teresa gets the dogs out, but she turns the vacuum cleaner on downstairs. So there's nothing I can do. I'm done either way on that. Don't forget to call AW Laser Art. Support them as well. Okay, at 308-235-5322, 308-235-5322. Don't forget FTC Roofing. Give them a call. Roof, Gutters, and Paint at 720-726-5850. That's FTC Roofing, 720-726-5854. And then don't forget Great Plains Glass Company, great supporters of us as well. Give them a call at 970-554-2810. That's Great Plains Glass Company at 970-554-2810. Guys, they're streaming right there on the side. So, right. I can't do that. I'm not really good at that. There we go. Right there. Streaming on the stream there. So I'm pointing for there. So please, that's our support right there. Those folks have been great to us. So give them some love and support and give them a call. Tell them that you got our number, their number from us. That helps us too, because that makes it easier for our relationship to say, hey, you know what? Big Dog's working for them, and that's what's helping them get their information and business too. So we try to share up those contacts. So let them know that Big Dog Northeast Colorado Storm Chasers sent you to the number. And again, you may not have damage. You may want to get some painting stuff done or anything like that. So maybe you still want that type of stuff. Give them a call and tell them that we told them that. So, I'm being told that Tiffany has special discounts. That's from Great Plains Glass Company. So if you tell them that you are a Big Dog follower, she has discounts for you. There you go. So even better. So thanks. I'm sure Ken typed that because he did type in as Ken. He typed in as Big Dog, which he always does every single time we tell him that. And he's like, oh man, I forgot to change over. So maybe I should do that in the dollar jar, since he tagged me with one a couple days ago. Every time you log in and type as Big Dog and you're supposed to be as your own self, then you get tagged. I have to consider that for Ken to get him busted on that. So just to pay him back for all the things he does to me. So I'll try to get out today, guys. I really will. I got my Big Dog shirt on, as you can see. Got it, Big Dog Weather. Hope you like that shirt. That's a pretty cool shirt that we've got. I'll try to get out, though, and get some wind stuff today. Also try to see if we can get some good places out there as best we can. I'm trying to get all that done. Yet I know we're trying to do a dinner for. So I have a couple of birthdays this week. One is a couple of birthday shout outs to my daughter-in-law Brooke, That's little dog three's wife. So happy birthday to Brooke, which was yesterday, and also to my granddaughter Elena, who is so I'm so proud of her. I just love her so much. She's like the love of my life, my granddaughter. She's everything. So I'm excited. And her birthday party's tomorrow. So we'll be celebrating Brooks tonight here at the house. So I can go out for a little bit, but I got to get back in time for the dinner for Brooks. So that's kind of the plans I'm hoping to do here in a little bit, to get on the road and as soon as I can. I've been traveling a lot. For those of you who don't know, tons of miles. I want to thank the state for allowing me to announce 8 games at the state basketball tournament. I did that Thursday and Friday, so that's where I've been at. Haven't been able to get out and do much, so it's pretty crazy. So someone says, live here in Nebraska. It's bad out there. Okay, so let us know. Are you in the winds or are you in the fire yourself? Let us know, but I will tell you that, some people need a lot of help. If there's things that we need, let us know. Pass it on to us. We'll see what we can do to help out as best we can. Again, we're a small company. We're trying our best to do what we can, but I was glad that Cody got out yesterday. Kudos to Cody for getting out. He actually drove from Pueblo, guys. Okay, from Coral Springs. From Coral Springs, he drove straight north into that fire. Okay, so kudos to Cody. That's Little Dog 11, our new guy. He's fantastic. Him and Freddie have been busy. Freddie's been out chasing tornadoes. That is a big threat tomorrow as well. Oh, let me show that. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Let's go back real quick on the weather if you want to see this one. If you're interested in the severe weather, let me show you this. This is the forecast for tomorrow. This is the severe weather forecast. Goodness gracious, I totally forgot that. Okay, so convection weather. Okay, so this is for tomorrow. Okay, so today was not bad. Today we can handle that. But tomorrow, check this out. If you have family or friends, okay, that live in Western Kentucky, Western Tennessee, look at this area of enhanced. This is going to be another bad outbreak tomorrow. Okay, this one could be pretty rough. I wouldn't be surprised to see Freddie out here tomorrow. So if Freddie's out there tomorrow, hopefully he'll send us some shots and videos of that. But there's your tornado potential already tomorrow. 5% chance in this area here. Okay, so wouldn't be surprised to see another tornado outbreak. Look at the hail chances. The wind chances are severe winds tomorrow. A 45% chance of severe winds in those areas. So if you have family or friends that live here, okay, Illinois, Illinois, Indiana, let me get my state right. Okay, Tennessee, Kentucky, okay, Mississippi, okay, Louisiana, Missouri, let them know to have their guard up, ready to go, okay? Don't let the guard down, have the guard up for this one, because it could be a rough day tomorrow for those folks. All right, now I'm done. So anything else? Thank you so much. Okay, I don't see much. So again, we'll keep our stream of sponsors flowing across there at the end. Thank you again to all of our sponsors. One more time, a big shout out. Great Plains Glass Company, FTC Roofing, AW Laser Art, 4 Thrills, 1 Roof, RemPro, and Peaceful Coexistence. Thank you so much for being our sponsors. We love you guys for everything you do. If you're interested in being a sponsor, reach out to Little Dog 8. He's working on doing a sponsorship drive for us. The more sponsors we have, the make it easier on us. Guys, that's what we use for our fleet. That's what we fuel our guys with. I gave Freddie his money to help him out with the gas. Same with Cody yesterday. Fuel prices are going up, obviously, so we need some help on that. So if you can help us out with fuel, that's great. You can be a sponsor. If you want to donate to us, you can Venmo us, PayPal us. Those links are in the comment section below. You just click it, you donate, it goes right to us. Okay, I deposit it right in the bank for the guys. That's what I use. I do not use the money for myself personally at all. Okay, once in a while I'll use it for fuel to go chase, but for the most part, I give it to the guys. Most of the stuff that I buy is out of my own pocket. I buy the anemometers out of my own pocket. I just bought some goggles for the guys because of the wind events that are going on. So I've got goggles and glasses ready to give out to the guys. I've given computers out to the guys to help get them supported. This is pretty much a finance business by myself to get it going so that we can help people and make it better. They say after the 5th year you gain some of your stuff back. I don't know if I will. If I don't care. I do this for safety. I do this for people so that they're safe. So Folks in Nebraska, Morrow County, those places, and Morrow, Grant, and all those places, please be cautious out there. Follow your evacuation warnings. If they tell you to get out, get out. Don't mess around with this at all. Again, final drop-off point, John Deere in Fort Morgan. Drop it off there at 21st Century. And if you're in Nebraska, drop it off at the address I gave earlier. I think that's it. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great afternoon, and hopefully we'll try to be out live again later with some other footage out on the live stream. Take care. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe.